Good morning to you everyone. Myself Ramarao, working as assistant professor in the Department of CSE in GPCET College of Engineering and Technology. Today I am going to discuss about Python programming Unit 2 topics. These are the topics of my presentation. First we will see about what are the different types of operators in Python programming. Arithmetic operators, comparison, assignment, logical operators, bitwise operators, membership operators and identity operators. First one, list of arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators are addition. In order to add two numbers, we use addition, subtraction, multiplication and division and modulus. So addition, subtraction, multiplication and division we know all well. In order to add, subtract and multiply and divide the numbers, we have to use these operators. The modulus operator is used to get the remainder of the division operation. That is there in C language also, in Java language. But the other operators are star exponent. In order to calculate the m to the power of n or x to the power of I values, in order to perform that one we have to use this star asterisk operator. Next one, the slash operator. So it is to perform the integer division operation we have to use this operator. Actually when the both the operands are integer, even though we use a single division operator, it will give the real number. If you want to perform the integer division operation, then we have to use this integer division, that means 2/ operator. Okay, so that is called floor division. So this program shows the use of all arithmetic operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulo division, and x to a to the power of b and a/b. So all addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus division we know well. So C is equals to A double star B. So A is 2 and B is 3. So it will give you output of 2 to the power of 3. That means 8. Next, A floor division, A /B. So it will give 10 divided by T, 5. 10 divided by 5 means you should get the value 2. Okay. Next one, relational operators. So relational operators are double equals to, not equals to, greater than, less than, greater than or equals to, and less than or equals to. In order to compare the two variable values, whether they are equal or not, or greater or less than, in order to perform those comparisons we have to use the relational operators. Here A is equals to 21, B is equals to 10. Here we are using A double equals to B, that means 21 is equals to 10. So this condition fails. So it will execute, it will give the output of A is not equals to B. Similarly, here A is equals to B, there we can place A greater than B, A less than B, and A less greater than or equal to B. So all these operators will return either true or false as an output. Next, list of assignment operators. So assignment operators are equals to. In addition that one we have to use some shorthand assignment operators: plus equals to, multiplication equals to, division equals to, modulus equals to, exponent equals to, and floor division equals to. Okay. So assignment, in order to assign some expression value to a variable, then we have to use the assignment operator. So that is the first case. In C plus is equals to A, C is equals to C minus is equals to B, there we have to use these operators when in the expression both sides of the assignment operator there is the same variable, then we have to use these all different categories of assignment operators. Otherwise there is no need of these operators. If the expression contains in the assignment statement both the operands same, then only we have to use the assignment shorthand assignment. Next one, logical operators. So logical operators are and, or, and, not. And logical and will be used to return the value true when both the operands return the value true. If both the operands has the value true, then it returns true. Otherwise, in all remaining cases, it will return false. Next one, or. If one of the operand is true, then the logical or operator will return the value as true. Otherwise, it returns false. Here, A and B or both are true, then it is returned. That's why it returns value true. Not. Logical not, it is used to reverse the logical state of its operand, to make 0 to non-zero or non-zero to 0, that means false as true and true as false, then we have to use this logical not operator. So not of A and B. So A and B returns the value true, and again we are applying the not operator for that one, so it returns false. Next one, bitwise operators. Bitwise operators work on the binary values of an operand. Let us take an example. A is equals 60 and B is equals 13. Then binary value of the A is 00, 41 and 00. B binary value is 401101. When we apply A and B, then it will return that value. So this will be calculated based on if both the binary values are 0, then it is 0. If 01, then it is 0, 10, it is 0. When both the operands or bits are 1, then only the AND will return 1. Okay, so the AND operation will return the value as 1 when both the binary values as 1. So based on that rule, the A and B will be evaluated. Next one, A or B. So A or B means if any one of the binary value is 1, then it is 1, otherwise it will return 0. So that means 0 only it will return 0. In all the remaining cases it will return 1. So based on that rule, they will perform the OR operation. Next, A or B. A XOR B. So A XOR B means both the operands should not be same. If both the operands are same, then it returns 0, otherwise it returns false. So based on that rule, A XOR B will be evaluated. Next, complement of A. So in order to make the zeros and ones as zeros, then we have to use this complement operator. So the table shows the list of operators and their description and examples. So binary AND, OR, binary XOR, complement, left shift and right shift. So left shift will be used to shift all the bits by one position to the left. Then we have to use the left shift operator. So A and or A left shift of 2 is equals to 220. Starting A value is something 60. So 60 into 2, 120. Again 120 into 2, 240. Okay, that will return left shift. Next, right shift operator. Actually the A value is starting 60. Then when we apply right shift operator, in the first iteration 60 by 2, that means it will become 30. Again in the next step it will become 30 by 2, it will become 50. Okay, so when we perform left shift, the value will be multiplied by 2, and we apply right shift, the value will be divided by 2. So this is not same in all the cases. In some cases only it will valid. Next one, membership operators. Membership operators are used to check whether the particular data element is present in the data structure or sequence, such as strings, lists and tuples. First one, in operator. So in operator will evaluate true if the particular specified variable is present in the list or tuple. If the particular list or tuple contains the variable value, then it returns true. If the element is not there in the list, then it returns false. For example, x in y. Suppose x value is present in y, the data structure y, then it will return true. Otherwise it returns false. Next, not in. Not in operator is a reverse of in operator. So not in operator will evaluate the expression and returns true when the particular variable is not identified in the sequence. If not identified in the sequence, then it returns true. If the particular data element is there in the sequence or list, then it returns false. So it is a quite opposite of in operator. For example, take A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20 and list values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First operation, A in list. So A contains 10, 10 in list. So 10 is not there in the list, so it returns false. Next example, 3 in list, 3 in list. So 3 is there in the list, so it returns true. Next, another example, 10 not in list. So 10 is not there in the list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's why it returns true. Next one, identity operators. Identity operators are used to compare the memory locations of two objects. If both the operands are pointing to the same object or not, in order to verify that one, we can use the identity operators. First identity operator is. The is operator will evaluate the expression and returns the value true if both the operands are pointing to the same object in the memory. For example, x is y. If x and y values of addresses of x and y are same, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Next one is not operator. So in order to make the reverse of is operator, then we have to use is not operator. Suppose when we use is not operator, if the both objects are not pointing to the same memory location, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Okay.